5 seconds, everyone.
Welcome to the Giant Snail Racing!
Welcome to the Giant Snail Races! Yay! Look at us go! We rock! Richard Simmons Day! Work it, work it!
Hello, and welcome to the Giant Snail Races. This is the happy-go-lucky tribute to Richard Simmons, our fitness guru that people in the U.S. know about, but nobody else does. So we bring it to you live. Now you can see the amazing Richard Simmons. He was a cult idol. What was he? He was like a fitness guru in the 90s. Still is. You can find him on Facebook. Anyway, next to me is Richard Simmons as May Best, or May Best as Richard Simmons here. Say hi, May.
Lady ho, and work it with my favorite co-announcer, Tindallia.
Wait a minute.
Soothsayer.
I'm wondering if you have a voice on an SL, May. Can anyone hear May?
Yeah.
I have voice.
I don't see
I don't have.
her lips
My
aren't
lips. My lips are.
Oh, there they go. Now they're talking.
Okay, I guess I have to talk louder in order for you to hear me.
All right,
in
May,
order
go
for
ahead
you to see me.
All right, we got your list moving. Let's move on to the one. Who'd you introduce?
Tindallia Soothsayer.
Woohoo!
Yay! Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Giant Snow Races. Oh my God, Richard Simmons is behind me. And seated next to me, and he's looking like he's waiting for a payday, is Oodlemi Noodle.
Scary clown.
Take off my mask. There we go. That's better. Okay, I'm Oodlemi Noodle, and next to me, she's missing her eyeballs for some reason, but that's Lobbie Riggles.
Hello, everybody. I'm Lobbie Riggles. Yeah, I have no idea who Richard Simmons is because I'm a Brit. So yeah, and driving our balloon today is Callie Kane.
Woohoo! Hey, yeah!
Look that way. Look that way.
Callie Kane as Richard Simmons, and I'm driving the balloon as crazy as I can. And now we go down to RacerX and the stats. Or no, trophies. Let's keep going, and here we are with the finals. I mean, we have the trophies now for season 6, and it was a close season. We had a lot of people really close. It's like 42s and 30s, and could have been anyone's. Abel didn't even come the last 3 weeks. He still showed up in here. All right, so we got. It looks like it's going to be Callie Kane over here in first place. Woohoo!
Yay!
Yay! What are you doing with that? Okay. That looks a little bit obscene. All right. Next we have Lobbie Riggles over here in second place. Woohoo!
Yay!
With 40 points. 2 points more you could have won first. And Abel Jupiter over here with 30 points. Woohoo!
Yay!
Yay, Abel. And now we go down through the floor to the ground course.
Wake me when we get to the bottom.
Doink.
Alrighty, we have made it safely down the rabbit hole, and we are now
Safely.
on the benches. Only minor splattage. And everybody's seated on the benches that are lit up, which means that they are sitting on benches that are going to follow these snails. Here we go. Out here in the blue scarf is Callie Kane. Woo! Yay!
Yay!
And in the green is Lobbie Riggles. Woo! Go Lobbie! Yay! And Queenie Promise over here in the science scarf. Woohoo! Yay! And if you do an Elton John themed race, I think you've got it set for that too. Just remove the hair. There we go. All right, so let's see. We got somebody over here on the buttons. I bet it's probably Tindallia Soothsayer running, skating around near the buttons.
I'm gonna push the button.
Hit the button, please.
Do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
very well.
Someone's got to do it.
Button
not being
in
sarcastic.
or button out.
And there it is. Woo! And with that, the raising of the cow cannon is on its way, and it will shoot a cow at the gate. Shh.
What?
You're not.
You
They're
gonna
so
scare the
rude.
cow?
It's like
Before you
golf.
make noise.
Everyone be quiet. We got to see if
Here
the now.
comes the cow. Wow, that didn't really.
I don't see the cow at all. Did he?
I saw it.
Did he hit
I
the gate?
saw
It-
two.
It's exploded.
Yay!
Did the gate explode?
The cow and the.
Oh, wait, there it is. Yes, yes, it did explode. That means this time for the snails to go.
Go on.
Yay!
There they go. And our audience is following along behind.
Yay!
Oh, there's one drifting into the ground, and that one's over there. They're probably following the snails.
Yeah.
There they are.
See, it's fine to me.
Yeah, it looks good over here now. Just took a sec for everything to catch up. I think it's the physics going on while this is happening.
Wow, this is a really close race. Right
John's
on
in
top
the
of
lead.
each other. Hit by
So far.
some sparkly glasses. Boy, I think those sharks with the laser beams are slowing them down.
Anybody with their camera head turned on? There I am. There I am. Where am I now? Where am I now? There I am.
Meanwhile, back in the races, Brimmer Promise is in first. Lobbie
back
is in
to the
second,
races.
and Kane is in.
Where are they? They're halfway around.
Approaching the mushroom.
Let's go catch up to our snails. Enough fun with benches. And they're in the mushrooms. And I hear it. Pat says it's the.
Whoa,
somebody
whoa.
pops high.
That was Queenie.
That was Queenie. Somebody tells me it's this. The third mushroom in is the shortcut. You only cross 3 mushrooms that way. It's a secret tip. Shh. Don't tell.
First and third.
Don't tell Doris.
That bounce.
Be nice.
I know. Be nice to Doris. Did Doris make it today?
I don't see him.
She might be watching this
Okay.
later. So, where are you?
I know. I was being nice, sort of.
Meanwhile, going up the race, there's the ramp.
Yes, we have.
Kane in first. Queenie Promise in second, and this in third.
In third, yes. And it is a 3-lap race. Now watch how some of these snails, see those 2 snails both bounced off, but that snail over there on the way around, that's Lobbie. Lobbie, you're on the call, aren't you?
Oh, that's Callie.
Kelly's on the call. But Kelly's
No, Callie's in first. Bob's
on
on the call.
first.
It's Callie that's on the way around.
Lobbie's on the call, but she's not talking to you while she's racing, or
She's
she'll give
busy.
away all her secrets.
Just concentrate.
I've just put her in last place. Just trying to make it work. Alright, so it's getting spread out here a little bit. But we have
She's
Kelly
in the
and
back
Ellie.
cursing racer.
Yes. We had to
As we all do.
She shut off her voice because she couldn't avoid the cussing part. Oh, you know what? We have a trophy up here. I don't even know this is actually a statue. It's called A Tribute to My Greatness. You can get a copy if you click on it. But what is he wearing today? Blue shorts? Oh, somebody put some pants on him. Oh, thank God.
It's his little workout shorts.
Oh, workout shorts. Okay, yeah. Good deal. Sweating to the oldies. That was one of his.
So who built that statue, Racer?
That would be me.
Oh, so it's a tribute to yourself.
A tribute to my greatness. That's what it says if you look at the description on it. If you click on that, it'll give you a copy, and you can display it probably in your sim.
He's an egomaniac.
And it's only like, I don't know, 45 meters tall, or 45 feet tall. Anyway, we have
big enough.
blue. Yeah, I know. I could actually expand it a lot bigger now since we can do bigger prints. Kane is in the lead. Lobbie Riggles is in Lobbie Riggles is in last. Queenie's in second.
He's in
A little spread out today.
Oh, and we're still getting some music box sounds a little bit from the sim
I
next
still
time.
think, yeah, they're still coming.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's okay. It didn't show up in the film last week, so we're good. I don't think I got us set to listen to stuff from across the sim like I am. Here we go, Kane starting lap 2.
Yay!
Oh, watch what happens here. Queenie's gonna bounce, and the Riggles goes around, but still ends up in. But she takes it takes longer to go that way, I think. So she's not getting in too much ground by avoiding the bounce. There's the bumper cars. Those are like, what year were the bumper cars made? Like 2005?
I don't know.
They're ancient. It's
Pop
ancient.
quiz.
It's a relic from the past. The early days of, that was like one of the first things somebody thought to make. It's bumper cars.
And yet they still work.
And they still work, which is a miracle. And because they were so popular, they were given away for free, I think, so the Lindens had to make them.
No, not these. These I got from Firm Hearts, but Firm Hearts doesn't even exist anymore.
No. So many people don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Aber Masons has made a new set of cars, and they look really good. They have the old paint on them, and they're shaded, they're shaded and stuff. Peeling paint. They actually explode when they go. It's like everything you'd want in a bumper car if you could do it in real life. That you can't do in real life. You can do in that stuff. Abel has won the prize here on the Name That Tune. It was a prim. Lucky Abel for that. That's why he didn't come back. I worked on that and I figured it out, and what did I get? I got a prim. I'm not coming back.
There was a Linden prize.
Was there a Linden? Oh, good. Good. I'm glad there was something.
A Linden prize.
There you go. There's a Linden and a prim. There you go. All right, here it comes for the win, and it is
Callie.
Woohoo!
Kelly.
The next race is a little bigger. We'll have all the snails in it.
Woohoo! Kelly came in first.
Yay, Callie! When there's only 3 snails in the race, everyone gets a trophy. Woo!
Lobbie's in second.
Lobbie got second. Stole it from Queenie. Woohoo!
He was having a problem bouncing.
It's all your fault I came second, Racer. Meh.
He jinxed you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, finally updated. Okay, so this is a recap for our first race of the day. We had Kane
In first.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay, and Lobbie Riggles came in second.
Yay!
I'm not zooming in, so I'm using I'm zooming in on my camera. And Queenie Promise came in third. Woo!
Wasn't it nice of them to come in first, second, and third with a nice row like that? Yeah.
Thank you for coming in the right order.
Yeah. You're welcome.
And now we go up into the sky for the best in show. Woohoo! With me. May, do you have a giant trim sticking out of your chin?
That's Queenie's tail.
Oh, Queenie's tail. Okay. All right. Well,
Giant snail sticking out of your chin.
She's got it.
All right, May. Okay, May, tell us about the best in show. Or Richard Simmons, tell us about best in show.
Heidi-ho, and welcome to The Best in Show. Today's theme is the scariest of all, even scarier than birthdays at my age. This is the Simmons Show. Richard Simmons, who is known for his perky attitude and his undeniable, fabulous darling flair. Richard is one of my heroes, and yes, I am spoofing my hero's 68-year-old appearance. He has been going at this since 1974. But I'm allowed to spoof you because, Richard, if you're watching, I loves you, man. Richard actually looks really amazing for his age, and I do openly admit I own all of his exercise video, and I didn't download. Today, we are going to join our 3 snails decorated and eligible for prizes. Yay!
Yay!
These snails are saying farewell to fat and hello finish line. Tindallia Soothsayer. Yay! Tindy! Woohoo, Tindy! Tindy, you have won first runner-up. Tindy is the fashionista of the snails and the decorator of the snail track. Tindy is showing us the Richard Simmons persona being exactly what snails are supposed to be. Outrageous, gregarious, crazy, silly, and fun. Tindy tried to teach me how to run around the snail track this morning, but my thighs kept rubbing together and setting my pantyhose on fire. A round of applause for Tindy! Yay! Yay! Without Tindy, we don't have a team every week. Yay, Tindy! Our cast member vote goes out to Alden Cortes. Yay, Alden! Woohoo, Alden! The evil bunny has turned the snail into a zombie and is under his command. I asked Alden, how do I join the snail track team? She gave me the runaround and told me I get enough exercise just pushing my luck. Yay for Queenie Promise! Yay, Queenie! Queenie, you have won Best in Show. Hey, a little more enthusiasm out there. This is Best in Show, folks. Yay! Queenie, you have put the fab into fabulous. Queenie is our favorite kitty, and she has her mouse exercising on her wheel. I told Queenie inside me there was a thin person struggling to get out, but I can usually sedate her with 4 or 5 cupcakes. Racer tells us Queenie looks like Elton John with a fro. So you're all set for the Elton John race when that comes up. Welcome to all of our snail racing fans out there. It is so great to see you dressed to theme today. You look fantastic. Please remember that in order to win Best Dressed to Theme Fan in Show, you do need to be present at the closing credits. You guys look great. Look at you guys. Wow. Our tribute to Richard Simmons show has reminded me that I do have flabby thighs, but fortunately my stomach covers them so no one seems to notice. You know, you're still in good shape if you can touch your toes, but as Fukachu pointed out to me, using your boobs doesn't count. So maybe it's time to break out sweat to the oldies. Thank you to the contributors to our island here. Callie Kane especially, your generosity is so much appreciated. You too can contribute to our tier just by donating to the kiosks found all over the island that look just like the one behind me. They look like thermometers because we be hot. Your contributions keep our snails running. We be hot, folks. I would like to thank our sponsors today, Kierhop's Innovations, to meet all your in-world business needs. Treat TV, where you can watch the giant snail races. Look for your link to YouTube so you can watch the reruns with your friends while you work it with Richard. You don't have to run with the snails to jog your memory. Join me on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Second Life time for Not Another Quiz.
Yay.
We all get heavier as we get older because there's a lot more information in our heads. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Test your knowledge in our fast-paced trivia show. Come for the fun, stay for the prizes. Now grab your running shoes. We are heading off to booty camp and to work it, work it, work it with the host of our show, RacerX Gullwing and Snail Dude. Yay!
Hello, this is RacerX Gullwing, and this is a part of the show where we take our brave little Snail Dude, and we put him in the cannon, and we send, that's what we do every week. No, hiding's not going to help you. I still see you. You're a terrible hider. That's never worked before. Just what you need to do is go ahead and get right in that cannon. It's time for you to get in the cannon. I've looked at my watch. There it is. All right.
Prepare to be astonished.
This is the astonishing part, people.
Yay!
I'm prepared.
I'm astonished.
Yay!
Yay!
It's a good arc there. I think he's going to make it.
He's coming down. In for the bucket.
Yay! Good job, Snail Dude. Come out and take it out.
Run away!
Just in
Run
time.
away!
Oh!
Ah!
Your hillbilly
Are they
alien
gonna take
friends are back.
Richard too?
Yep. That's good that they came back this week. Oh, and they sucked up. That's
They left Richard Simmons behind.
That's so sad. He wanted to go. All right.
Our ambassador.
Okay.
Yay!
Yay!
So that. And now we show you the trophies for who won last season's season 6 of the Giant Snail races. That's
Yay!
Alrighty, so here we are at the. We have finished season 6, and these are our champions for season 6. And it was really close in second place. Look at this. We had 28. They were tied for second place, but Alden came in ahead of Oodlemi in the last race, so gets to win second place. But here we go. We had 27 was Cat and Carter, and Lobbie Riggles had 26 points. So it was all within like 2 points in the first 5 people there. Okay, so over here, the actual winner is Tindallia Soothsayer. Woohoo! Yay! Alden Cortes. Alden Cortes came in second place. Woohoo!
Yay! Alden.
And Noodle got third place. Woohoo!
Yay!
Defies gravity. All right, and now let's go out there and see who's out there for our first races, season 7. Here we go. All right, and I forgot to say this earlier, but the reason we have Richard Simmons Day is because one day I was out exploring and I was trying to find scary stuff for Halloween, and there was a box and it was labeled "scary stuff" inside, and so I bought the box and took it home and unpacked it, and it had this ghost guy in a costume that was a ghost. And it had this guy with a skull cap on that's supposed to be Frankenstein. And it had the flexy Richard Simmons in there, which we decided was the most scariest thing of all in that box. And so we have dedicated our sim to Richard Simmons, the fitness guru. He's still alive today, believe it or not. There's a rumor that he wasn't, but he is alive. And still out there sweating to the oldies. And now we go out here to our snail racers, and we see who's out here for our final race of the day. Yay! I want to hit this button. There we go. All right, here we go. So we've got Oodlemi Noodle in the red scarf. Woohoo! Yay!
Yay!
And next to Oodlemi in the blue scarf is Kane. Woohoo!
Yay, Kelly!
Lobbie Riggles in the green scarf. Woohoo! Queenie Promise over here in the cyan scarf. Yay!
Yay, Queenie!
And now you see Soothsayer in the, what are you in, yellow? Yellow scarf. Woohoo! Yay! And Alden Cortes. Oh, wait, not Alden Cortes. Who's that?
Alden Cortes.
Zombie.
Orange. Yeah.
In the orange.
Woohoo! Yay! Or, brave.
All right. And now we go over to, who's on the button today? Nobody. Is it a ghost? It's on. You're not looking at it. You're actually. Your head was down. I thought you were facing the other way. Okay, turn around and look at the button over there behind you, right below the keep out sign, and touch that green button. Let's see what happens to Luli when she touches a button made for big people. Yo, it's working!
Oh, yay! Button in or button out. I don't know what that's about. Let's launch the cows now.
Woohoo!
Oh. And the kitty cat says,
Moo.
Meow.
Now we're up to
3 minutes,
Brains.
2, 1, meow.
Flying cows?
yes, and that puts the cows in the air any second now.
They must be possessed.
They must be coming down. I hear they
They must be hamburger.
the gate has exploded.
There it goes.
There it goes. Yep.
It blew up really good.
Yeah, or maybe on your screen. On mine, it just kind of some of it disappeared.
Ooh, still.
I guess we're gonna have that for the whole race now.
Yes!
Yeah. Let's see who gets lift.
I guess Tindy got lift.
Yeah, sounded like Tindy got lift there.
Looked like Tindy got lift there.
There we go. That puts
Why
Tindy in
weren't you in best in
no,
the
it's
show?
Alden's actually. And Alden is sliding down the glass. Oh,
Oh, Alden.
First
Alden.
one fell swoop.
Mm.
Tindy's got to open all the gates. That's the.
I'm working on it, I'm working on it, I'm working
Oodlemi's
on it.
catching up a little bit.
I'm going over gates.
You
I'm
just
stuck on
climbed
top.
over it. Can you do that?
I don't know. I keep doing that.
I didn't think you were allowed to. I thought they were taller than.
I think somebody
There
bumped me
goes-
into the air.
Yeah,
Yeah, sometimes you get pushed.
really high. All right. And there's Oodlemi, and next is Blue. Blue is
Out of the way, mushroom.
Kelly.
Stop pushing the
Kelly and
mushroom in
Bobby.
front of me!
I think I went under the mushroom.
I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you.
Hey, Oodlemi! Don't forget to get 4, Oodlemi.
I won't.
Yes, you will.
And that makes.
Check my HUD.
Whoa, it's more snails get past Tindy.
Hey, it happens.
Most.
No,
The
last
other one
for a
got-
lap.
Sometimes Cindy gotta walk through the maze.
There
We
they are.
call that corn here.
Yeah. But pump.
And who's in the lead now?
And guess who? It is. Is it Tindy? No, it's not. It's who is out then? Lee? That's red.
I don't know.
Oodlemi Noodle
That's
is actually
Oodlemi.
winning the
Oh,
race
wait, Noodle, yay!
by about a quarter lap here, ahead of Tindy.
Gonna need it.
Tindy's going to close that gap real quick, I bet.
Yeah.
And the rest.
I'm working on it.
Everybody is on lap 2. Yay! Everything's working.
No.
Oodlemi has to open up every single gate now, as Tindy gains more ground on him.
Oh, are they just gonna go back and forth?
No. They're all open for Tindy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Got to return the favor for once.
Tindy cuts that quarter lap down to an eighth of a lap in just about a quarter lap of the sim. If that makes sense. And right down. Now it's going to be whoever gets lifted. Could go either way. Could go many ways. There's many ways it could go. I guess like 6 different ways this could
Don't
go.
worry about it.
Oh, no lift for Oodlemi.
Nope.
No lift for Tindy. And it's the long maze.
Not a happy maze. Going the wrong way through it.
I'm just hoping somebody comes up over there and flies over the maze, and he's like, "Here they go!" Oh, no lift for either one of them either.
Oh.
Woo! Out! And are they out? Are they out? Ah!
Oh. And it's the long one now.
Of course it is.
Okay,
Oh.
Cindy's going to try and get the jump on Oodlemi here.
Queenie
Doesn't
almost
happen.
made it
Oodlemi
over.
still has the lead.
Yay!
Oh,
Queenie
and
jumped
they
over.
got-
Queenie did.
Almost, and then got stuck in the wall.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
That puts
Ow.
Alden just ahead of Queenie.
Ow.
Tindy's walking up. Alden's going to pop ahead of Tindy for a sec here. Oh, but Queenie doesn't get any lift.
Cow to the face, and Alden gets smashed back.
That puts, well, now, Tindy's in second now. And
Alden's a close third.
Serves right. Yes. And the other three snails back here, Lobbie and Queenie and Callie. You may remember them from the first race. Uh-oh. Callie hasn't gone through. There it is. Okay. Everybody's on lap 3. Lap 3. That's a good sign. All right, now Alden, or who is it? Oodlemi is opening gates for Tindy. A lot of weaving going on. It's going to be close. These, by the way, are the champions of our last season right here. This is the first race of season 7. It's going to be a short season. I think it's only going to be a couple races on this one, actually, 2 or 3.
Why?
Because I'm going on vacation. But we're still going to have snail races here. They just won't be counted for anything. There goes Tindy, gets popped. No, that's not Tindy, is it? No, it's not. Yeah, it is Tindy. It is Tindy popped over the maze. Woo! Everyone else has to go through the maze. But it's a happy face maze. But there's no way they have a chance on getting...
Yes,
oh,
they do, because
Tindy
I got
is just
knocked.
falling through the maze. Falling through and has to pop back up. That's going to put Oodlemi in the lead.
Uh-oh.
Unless Tindy pops ahead right here.
Unless I fall through too.
No, it's gonna be Oodlemi and Alden is trying. They're both popping up now, but it's too late to win the race. But it's close second. It's
Whoa!
Did you get it? You got it! Yay! Oh, and here comes Tindy for 2. Yay!
Yay!
And Alden in 3rd place. Woohoo!
Oh, baby. I love that snail, by the way. Alden.
Other snails are over here in the happy face maze, and it just turned not happy on them.
Oh.
Queenie missed 3.
Queenie got out. Oh, Queenie missed 3 again. Oh no!
Oh.
Did she?
Yeah.
Aw.
It's the last.
Yeah. That's terrible when that happens on the last lap. That happened to her last week, I think.
She said her HUD was orchid too for some reason.
Wasn't
Then let's put this to a vote. Seriously.
let me go back and watch the replay and see if she missed 3.
She did miss 3.
She probably did.
3 is the easiest one to miss.
Yep, she's saying she's having trouble with her HUD. It's not her fault. This is a HUD issue.
Okay, so we have taken it to a vote and decided that we're going to give Queenie 4th place. You don't get a trophy for that anyway, but Queenie's going to get 4th place because something happened and maybe she did get 3. We didn't. We actually get it on film. Anyway, here we go with the recap. That's where we're going, right, everyone?
Good luck with it.
Okay. We're going to piss people off. They're going to stop coming to the races. Okay, so in first place we had Oodlemi Noodle. Woohoo! Yay! In second place, Tindallia Soothsayer. Woohoo! And third place, Alden Cortes. Woo! Yay! And we're giving Queenie 4th place here. Woohoo! Yay!
I have a picture of her coming down on 3.
Okay.
All right.
That's nice. All right. So in 5th place is Lobbie Riggles. Woohoo! Got there's proof of that. Okay, and then Kelly Kane is getting 6th place. Woohoo! Yay, Kelly! And now we go to the part of the snail races where we dance. Woohoo! Yay!
Yay!
Everybody dance now.
Okay, so next week, I bet I know what the. Go ahead and tell us what the theme is next week, Kenny.
It's ghouls and goblins and spooks and specters. We're going to go and visit something for Halloween.
Woohoo! Halloween is our theme. Yay!
Yay, Halloween!
Yeah.
Okay, good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Oh, that was perfect.
So, Racer, would you like to hear who won Best Audience Member Dressed to Theme in Show today?
Yeah, let's do that. Woohoo!
Luli Babenko!
Yay!
Best Dressed to Theme Fan in Show today. Congratulations, Luli!
There it is, 12:06. We are done. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Happy Halloween.